So many mistakes are made in small businesses when the owner of that small business makes a decision from a place of emotion rather than logic. And it is because they've been taught to react rather than respond that they get a negative result. Now, if you would like to learn how to respond rather than react, listen to these 10 tips that I'm going to give you now about critical thinking skills. As you'll know as well as I do, there's so many small business owners out there that make decisions from an emotional place rather than a factual place. So here I'm going to share with you 10 skills that you can use to change the way that you think about things and the way that you make your decisions in your business. So what is a critical thinking skill? So it's actually about slowing things down and looking at the detail of why we are thinking in a particular way. So here we go. 10 skills for you to start looking at from today. Number one, sometimes it's really good to just stop, pause and reflect. Taking a moment to reflect on the circumstances of what's actually happening, gather all the information and look at the bigger picture and the implications from that before you formulate your response. Hear that? Response, not reaction. Number two, analyze the situation. Break it down into very small parts. Look at the big problem, look what it all is and break it down and identify the key factors and understand the underlying causes or motivations that are behind the actual issue that you've got. So just break them all down into the little bits. Number three, consider all the different perspectives, having a look at the different things that sit behind it and the different viewpoints, and consider how others involved in this situation might actually perceive it to be. And this will help you gain a comprehensive understanding and make a more informed decision. Number four, evaluate all of your options. Use the GROW model, to actually get all of the facts together and look at all of the options, not just the immediate one that comes into your mind. By using the GROW model, it helps us look about what we're trying to achieve and where we are with the situation and all of the options, not just the things that you've already learned, the learnt behavior. So assess the advantages, look at the disadvantages and the risks and the potential outcomes of each option, and then use those principles to actually make the decision. Number five, prioritize and plan. Look at the most effective and feasible response based on your analysis. So look at all of the little bits and then plan what you're going to do for the problem rather than just reacting instantly like that. What are the steps that you need to take? What are the resources required? And what's the timeline for the implementation of what you've decided to do? Slowing it down. Number six, anticipate all the consequences. What are the short-term and long-term consequences of the potential response that you're about to make? Use these smaller critical thinking skills to predict potential outcomes and their impact on your business. Number seven, how about testing your assumptions and biases? We've talked about this before. Challenge your own assumptions, your own belief, the biases that you've got, and your preconceived notions that might be influencing your response or your reaction right now. The critical thinking involves being aware of all of your personal biases and your current beliefs and making sure that they don't cloud your judgment. Number eight, maybe ask for some help and some advice and feedback from other people. Get yourself a mentor or a coach or somebody that has actually experienced that. Ask your employees what they think. You know, ask other people, because you might be able to get some really valuable insights from others because they think differently to you, probably. Actively ask for feedback to refine your response strategy. Okay, most people, they look at feedback as a criticism rather than, oh, I've got a learning opportunity here. Number 9, it's about remaining flexible and not getting fixed in your mindset. So be open to adjusting your response based on new information and the changing circumstances. You know, critical thinking involves the adaptability and the willingness to modify your plans as necessary to get the result that you want. But if you react, you're probably doing it too quickly. And number 10, learn from experience. So there's an old saying, only a fool will learn from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from everybody else's mistakes. Now, what happens is it's great to learn from your own cock-ups, but watching and learning before you actually make the cock-up is even better. So, you know, let's learn from stuff. If we've made a cock-up, it's a gift. It's an opportunity to learn something new. So by employing all of these critical thinking skills, the decision-making process can be so much more effective. By responding rather than reacting, you will get a better result. Come on, let me know how you get on. And if you've enjoyed this video, please watch the next video just here or subscribe to my YouTube channel just here.